Alright, Chris back again. More 2 Point Campus. And I am on the second to last level for anybody just joining us. So I finished off year one of Breaking Points. It's a beach level for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. And you are essentially given free reign. So, in the first year, I made a bit of progress on it. I chose Wizardry and Knight School as my two courses. And in year two, for anybody unfamiliar with it, for Wizardry, you start having to put in the spell room, and for Night School, you have to put in the Jousting Arena. So we have those going, and let's just get into it now. So I made a few changes. I put the spell room over here. There was a request for a gym, so I put that in. I need to add a little bit more to the library, but money has been a bit tight. I have the shower, I have the staff room, I added enough beds for 20, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 students. And I think we're only getting 55 in, so I'm well ahead of the game there. I made the area fairly attractive. I could only do so much between year one and two. And right now all the loans are out. Here's my jousting arena, jousting field, and I moved the battleground from here to over there. That way I could make this area look a little bit better. And just a single bathroom in each building so far. Alright, so that having been said, I did try and upgrade this area a little bit. It is not the best, so I think I'm probably going to hire another janitor if I can. So we don't really have a good one here. But, oh well, one will appear, and it's just like, it looks like they make quite a bit of mess. I don't think you can even put garbages in this area. Oh wait, yes you can. So let's get a couple garbages in. So hopefully that helps. And garbages are not too expensive, so as long as I can put enough of those around. Yeah, all you can really do with this area is just put the trees, put these little flag posts in, and that's basically really it. There's not a lot of options, so I didn't spend a lot of time just putting the same thing over and over again. I kind of did just the minimum, and now we have quite a few garbages around to get that cleaned up. Let's just double it, because it feels like these guys are pretty slobby. So, near the corner of this square, and yeah, that should be pretty good now. The other side. So yeah, just putting a couple garbages around so that they can clean up their own mess a little bit. And, oh yeah, so you get lawn chairs, you get the flag thing, beach bunting, beach flag, and heater, and three trees to choose from. So, hopefully more unlocks as we go, but let's get into year two. So start next year, taking in 30 students. That's pretty good, I think. Okay, what is unresolved? Okay, now we need a wizardry teacher. Okay, do we have enough for a wizardry teacher? Let's see, we have Drymouth and Squeaky Clean and Lollygagger. Okay, well let's see if we get a better one. So, we can definitely get rid of that one. What do we have for knights? Bin Blindness, we can get rid of him, and Bin Blindness and Iron Bladder. Just hold on to that for now. So let's just check them all. Drymouth, not a great perch, not a great one to hire there. And Moment of Truth, oh, another knight. A pretty good knight, but not a wizard. We need one more wizard, and then we can begin this year. So it sounds like they are working out in the gym and doing other stuff, but let's get our command wizard. And there we go, a wizard with pretty bad stats. So all we're waiting on now is just the wizard. I did put in another lectern, and I have it set to upgrade. Right now, not everything is really upgraded. Very few things are, because you only start this level with 150,000, and still not a great wizard. At least one of the benefits to sort of trying to get one during the summer break is that you're not going through the year waiting. You can sort of just cycle through, and if you don't get a great one every time, the only downside is if you're recording and it's just taking a long time. So Let's get rid of any that have a negative stats. So yeah, you as well. And come on, wizard. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think I'm definitely sticking with the tactic of just getting the teacher skills as far as everything goes. Maybe inspiration if one of the teachers comes with it, but I don't think you really need to focus too much on a lot of the other abilities because 5% is really not a. It's not really something that adds a lot to the game, and especially if it's something like private tutoring or research. Research you do get a lot more, but I think just sticking with the teaching skills because it's 10% each time, and I think that even carries over to tutoring as well. So right now we seem to be having bad luck with staff, so I guess I'm going to get a little less picky now. So if we get a pretty decent wizard, even if he has one negative stat, then we will take them anyway. So a knight, and not bad, squeaky clean but weak bladder, but what we want is a wizarding teacher. That's all we need, and then we can start off year 2, and yep, everything is looking pretty good. I think I might add a couple more of these in once I get a little bit more money. Bin blind, squeaky clean, and rapid. So yep, let's go with him. Alright, so we have our wizard, and let's start off the second year. So we somehow got up to a B, so we're doing pretty good as far as grades go. Now I think they don't really develop relationships over the summer, because in summer everything essentially pauses except for campus level, which sort of builds up anyway. We're almost at level 9 for that. We need to get students attending the Beach of Palooza. So we need 8, 78, 78, and so 128 altogether. Okay, so we probably have to throw 3 of those parties. And yeah, what was I saying? Okay, let's just go. And yep, start the next year. So here we go. Fastest speed, and let's see how they do for year 2. And our estimated monthly income is 8,000, so that's pretty good. We have quite a few loans out. Oh, one thing I did forget to do in year 1, and I kind of feel dumb about that, is I forgot to put the clubs in. So I have all 4 clubs, everything except for the orb, and when I get a little bit more money, I'm going to put some more here as well. And then this is going to be another dorm area, shower, and maybe another private tutor and lecture hall. It's just I kind of ran out of money, so they want a speed walking sign. We can afford that, and let's start putting a little bit of items in the new area, and maybe some back in the old. So we got 2 speed walking signs and a sleepy sheep. All right, we can do that as well. Let's put the sleepy sheep pretty close to the dormitory. Yeah, so I have a gym, spell room, and now a sleepy sheep, and let's put that one. Let's put it beside the private tutor, or not the private tutor, the pastor and the medical office. Okay, so there we go, and we have a request for a romantic film. Well, we're not going to bother with that just yet. And here comes the influx of students. A lot of people coming in, good, and they're already joining clubs. So we have just 1,000 to work with. They need a topiary. And can we afford a topiary? Yes, we can. It's only 500. So let's put a topiary here, and maybe one more right here. So that gets them working on it. And a bookworm, we need 1,000 for that, so we have to wait a little bit to the end of August, and then we can get a bookworm. I forgot that about the nature club. Whenever they're working on anything, they decide to just go around pretty much naked. So, weirdos. Okay, so we are getting new items for the beach. And, ooh, that's a lot more profit than I thought. Alright, so they need a night school bookshelf. So we can afford to swing that. So let's put one of those in. And what else? A dragon tower. 20,000. We're not going to put that in just yet if we can avoid it. We can put in the bookworm though. And that leaves us with 25,000. Alright, so we are going to have to get one eventually, so we might as well bite the bullet and put one in early. Let's put it so it's lined up somewhere between the two buildings. And can we fit it between? I keep seeing it almost go green. Oh, it's the tree that's the problem. Okay. Alright, so let's get this tree out of the way. And maybe move it there. And then we'll put the dragon tower right evenly between them. And line it up nicely with this one here. So it can fit right there. Yep. Alright, there we go. Now we have our dragon tower. And we can upgrade that again, and it gives knight experience, so that should help with happiness quite a bit. Let's get, can we get this upgraded? Nope, it's already level 2, so let's work on getting stuff up to level 1 first. And our grades are not bad. We cannot afford the party just yet. Oh, I can take out a loan. Alright, well, let's set the party up then. So timetable, so we want... Okay, so we want it for the gym, or the breaking point. So we want a spot that's schedule that event, and 25,000. It is an expensive party compared to the others. Actually, what does it do? So it's 30% happiness, so that's actually not that great considering the cost, but I guess we have to get it for the achievement there. Okay, and they need what? I did just see a request. Maybe not. I thought I did. Okay, so we can fit one more, or no, we can't fit another shower in there. But 4 should be good enough for the first storm, and then when I start building the second one, between year 2 and 3, we should be good. How is the accommodations? So yeah, it's all green. And there don't seem, oh, there actually are heat problems. I did not put the air conditionings in. So here we go. Let's just fix that up quickly so that they can actually use this area. And let's put one beside the door, and then maybe one more down here. And that should take care of pretty much everything. Let's throw a couple in the room over here just because, you know, they're going to wander in even if there's nothing here. And when I build everything, I can always just place them somewhere else or sell them. So there we go. Turn off the heat. And we're up to A's. Huh, good job, you guys. Okay, average is B though. So we have, how many private tutor rooms? So we have just the one. Let's get one more over here, and maybe we'll even be able to repay a loan if we're a little bit smarter about everything. So let's put the private tutor room just right across from the bathroom, and that should be fine there. And let's just quickly check our students and get the ones that are lowest level to, so let's start with the year 2 students. So private tutoring, and C's are not all that bad, but let's get you guys put in. And yeah, we want to get everybody that's a C up to a B, and then we can get that one achievement done. Okay, so that's good for the second year, so let's check. Ooh, we have some F's. Alright, well, you guys are definitely going for tutoring. And 4, and then just do the D's. And then the C's, you guys have time to get that up. But the ones that are lowest, let's bump them up a little bit. So campus is almost level 10, and we're still at the beginning. Can we get that loan paid off? Yep, let's repay the $50,000 one. And if I take out this loan again, I can repay that. Okay, just a little bit of cheesing. So $544. It's been a while since I've been this broke. I was so flush with money in the last level. Alright, they need a records cubicle, so we need 4,000 for that. Alright, so the loan that I just repaid, let's take that out again quickly. And let's put in the records cubicle, because I'd rather their grades go up than just to wait a little bit. Alright, and since we have that, let's quickly get some of these duplicated. 1, 2. These are actually one of the cheapest items in the game, so it's 400 each. I mean, the only thing cheaper are the posters, and I didn't really upgrade the library as far as that goes, but there we go. So we have that. Let's repay the balance of the 50,000 so we have less interest. And back to the game. Average is still a C+, but at least we hit one of the marks. So we have 3 to go. The average, I think, being C+, I mean, we're already seeing it start to rise a little bit. Let's get the lectern upgraded. And yeah, as everything upgrades, then that grade is just going to go up and up. And good, our money is increasing as well. So we're plus 36,000. Can we get this upgrade? Let's get everything upgraded to level 1 first, or level 2 first. So we have our magic cauldron is just at level 1. And we're going to get the spell one done eventually, but I think that spells seem to be the last year, or the last couple months for classes. And now we're starting to see some requests. So they want a broom closet, or the broom rack, so let's put in 2 of those because they're not all that expensive. And 1 over by the private tutor. What else? So they need tulips. Okay, we can put some tulips around for appearance-wise. Let's put them along here. And that should be good, and then eventually I might add more and more colors, but 2 is plenty. And student lounge party. Alright, let's get your happiness up a little bit. Let's put you... Well, this is actually when the beach party is, so you know what? We're going to just hold off on that. Let's actually set it for a time when there is a little bit between. So student lounge party, let's put one for February. 4,000, and it's 15 days, so let's just book that in. Done and done. Back to the game. Alright, so they're throwing the beach party, so we're up to 64 of 150, 65. And more people are going in. I think. Maybe not. Well, 65 of 150, so I guess year 3 is when we'll probably finish 1 star at this rate. 25,000 is what we need to throw another party. Horror film, let's check that. So horror film, they definitely want that too. And we just got 59,000, so they want a wizard owl, so we can put some of those in. So let's put 1 beside the the tutor room. Can we fit 1 in there? Yep, so 2. And let's put 1 more beside this air conditioner. This is probably where I'm going to put... You know, I'm not even sure. I'll have to have something to fill out this area. Or maybe I'll just make a big room along here. Maybe... I don't know, maybe a staff room or something, because there's no staff room here. So, that's an idea for later. Horror film, so let's see, where is the spot for a horror film? I want this to be the, let's put the horror film right here. So horror films, oh no, that's not it. Okay, where can the horror film go? It goes into the lecture theater. So let's do that, schedule, oh no, wrong one, horror film. Schedule that, and there we go. Alright, so yeah, it definitely pays off to put a little bit more effort into the scheduled events rather than just doing what I was doing before, just taking the first open slot and then everybody kind of rushes all over the place at every time. So I think in previous levels, that's where I was kind of just screwing up a little bit, wasting a lot of money on needlessly. But hey, we learn more every time. Okay, so the happiness is really going up. What is going on here? I guess the party really paid off. Okay, so the payout for January is 70,000. Nice. It's just that the campus is not going up quick enough. 7. So we're at 28,000. Can we pay off any loans yet? Okay, so they have a request for a veggie kiosk. And we want to keep them outside and pretty happy, so let's put the veggie kiosk, I think, right here beside the knights. The first night one, and let's see if we can hire another assistant. So let's see, we don't really want the ones with the useless ability, but we do want the ones that are pretty good medics. Medics, librarians, and pastors. Medics and pastors are most important because they're the only ones that can work in these rooms. But if we have people that can multitask, then we're better off. So he's not really a good one, and let's get rid of that. And marketing, I don't think we really need. And what do we get for the new one? Ooh, a squeaky clean, so excellent. Let's get you working in the pastor care, and the grades are doing how well. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is I wish that when you first started, it would get a little bit quicker figuring out where these students lie as far as their grades. Okay, so foxglove, yeah, we can put some of those in. And let's give it a quick pause and put those right beside the knights area. There we go. I think that's too close to the chair for my liking. That's better. Alright, so party time, 25 students graduate. So how can they... I think that's one that has to wait till at least year 3, because there's no way they're graduating. Both of these are 2-year courses. Alright, so 50,000. Monthly profit, negative 41,000. And student fundraising, 70. So the happier the students are, the better off we are. Assistant needed in library 1. So can we get one more assistant? I don't really want to waste money on the marketing. And bin blindness, no, we don't want you. Iron bladder, but you do come with marketing, so let's go with this one right now. And where did I put the library? So there we go. Let's set our library up to 3 just in case. Library, and yeah, that's the only one that we can really set. So there is starting to get a bit of a lineup in the private tuition, but we have 3 rooms. What we need is more teachers then. So we have a squeaky clean and a lollygagger, bin blindness and rapid. Okay, so our teachers, there we go. So we have a good set of teachers. There we go. And he should be able to help with some of the classes. Alright, so this is actually picking up. We're at level 10, almost level 11 for the campus. Big problem is just waiting for the... Okay, we can actually schedule in the other party, so let's do that now. We were going to put it for March to April, so let's schedule that event. And there we go. So 25,000 for that, and just see how that does. We're getting closer to the 150, but I just don't think we're going to finish it this year because we had 22, so we increased it by 46. Alright, well, we're trying. We are trying. We can put some new items around here now. So let's quickly pause. Okay, so it doesn't add to the heat, which is good. So let's put a couple of these in some good locations. So let's put some beside these flag things here. And yeah, they're only 50, so it's a relatively cheap item and will increase attractiveness. And it's just, with this beach, the biggest challenge is that you don't want to put too much of the same item, because just placing it around, you'll probably get bored just doing that. So you kind of have to find little ways to set things up without making yourself look like you're bored. And one more set there. Alright, so that should be enough. There we go. And the attractiveness has increased a little bit, but the beach is still a bit messy. And I don't think the janitors are really working on it much. So we'll just exit out of that. So it was a dormitory I wanted to put here, and a staff lounge. So let's get the staff lounge built quickly. And like I said, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. But we definitely want our staff to be pretty happy with everything. So do I want to make it all the way? No, let's go with this, and then maybe move the... No, I don't want to move the staff room over. Well, maybe I do a little bit, and then line it up with the teacher's lounge here. So let's keep it basic for now. Let's add carpets. Yeah, I did the whole thing where I put carpets all over the place again, because it really is one of the best ways to really get that attractiveness level up pretty quickly. Let's put that there for now, and let's pick up this the private tutor, put it over there, move the wizard room, and then just put a carpet in front of that. And I think, whoops, I can actually, so when you have two that are right across from each other, what I like doing is putting the carpets at a different degree instead of just like long ways out. That way I can fit two in, which helps with the attractiveness a bit more. So attractiveness is good. Very basic room here. Heat is, let's put you down here. Okay, and I could probably put in a couple vending machines because there's no real food in this area. So let's just finish that quickly. So we got food, drink, and bathroom, and everything else is good. So let's exit out of that and resume. And let's see if we can get up to campus level 12. It looks like we might not hit B by, well, I don't know. The year's still young. We could hit B by the end of the year, but it's just 150 students. I don't think we're going to hit that one yet. And unlike the sing-off in one with musicality and counterculture, I'm not going to make it a yearly thing. I'm going to manually do it because I had it going for years and years. And outside of needing it for the first star, it offered no additional benefits. So it was kind of useless just making it yearly in that level. And that's probably why I'm not going to do this one. I mean, 20 happiness is not a big bonus. The student lounge, or the student union, does much, much more. So I think I'm definitely going to get one of those built in between tier 2 and 3. And let's see about loans. So can I get any loans repaid? Yeah, we can repay the 100. And then we're stuck with the 50 and the 250. Okay, so the party's going. We're up to 115, 116. So 68. So 32, 42. So 48 for each one. Or 44 for each one. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's just a big one to reach, so I guess, yeah, nothing you can do about it. So some people are tired, so the campus is leveling up pretty quickly. Monthly profit is up. Let's get that other loan paid off. Okay, so we're down to just a $250,000 loan, so if we get pretty close to that, then we can get that paid off by the end of the year. And then we have more money to work with between year 2 and 3. So this is actually going pretty good. They're already up to B's. And let's get this, while they're doing that, let's quickly get this staff lounge upgraded a bit. So they have a TV, they have a coffee table. Let's move the TV back just a bit. Let's put in the food and drink. And food and drink. Oops. And a garbage bin, and hand sanitizer. Hope I left enough room so it all fits. And nope, just a little bit off. Okay, so let's move this over. And put the hand sanitizer closest to the door, and then line it up properly. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Let's close that out. And yep, the ninth. Yeah, so I like having my buildings with multiple entrances because we're basically going to need it. Okay, so we're starting to get some requests. We need a waning moon. We can do that. We're going to put that one, I would say here is, or maybe outside. There is plenty of room outside, and it lines up nicely there. Alright, so we got the waning moon. Speed walking wheel, that we can put inside because it does increase healthiness as well. So, might as well. And let's put the alchemic friendship. So we don't have a student union. Okay, so that is the next thing I'm going to build, but I'm not going to rush for that because that is definitely going to be a year 3 thing. In the meantime, can I get any of these upgraded? So 10,000 for the Dragon Tower. That's going to help with night experience. Magic Cauldron is fine. Let's get the dueling ring upgrades to level 1. And yeah, things are going pretty quick. I think we might hit level 12 at this rate. But that's not a big deal. The big thing holding us back now is just the Beachapalooza. Pretty cool name, actually. Beachapalooza. Where are our janitors, though? We only have 2 janitors. Lollygagger, Gross, Weak Bladder. let's see. How about you? Dry mouth and squeaky clean? Or gross? Okay, that one was terrible. Alright, let's get this guy working. And you can upgrade that item. So I'm not rushing for a training room because I don't think it's really necessary. This jander's not all that bad actually, so we're gonna hire a second jander, and let's see about... Ooh, that's good for the library, so let's get you working in there. Alright, so we have enough assistants, we have enough teachers, we have enough janitors. Next step is just to build everything up. And as far as loans go, so I have to get 191 to pay off this loan. Oh, I hit level 12. Excellent. The only thing... I could try throwing a Beach-a-Palooza. The only problem is that... Let's try putting one in. Okay, maybe not. Maybe if I put it in for 1 month earlier, I can get that first star. So let's see about putting it in. Alright, so if we book that, then we may actually hit the first star by the end of year 2. And time will tell. I mean, it's about to start, so they do have classes, and are we going to see it? 48, 49, and... One more. Yes! 1 star. Alright. I was actually nervous about that. I didn't think that was going to happen. Alright, so we got 2-Point University unlocked. New campus unlocked. Okay, so the final one is called 2-Point University. I'm going to go look at that one after I finish this year and just see what it entails. But, yeah, I actually made it. So, average student entertainment 75%, level 5 clubs, and level 14 students, level 8 Breaking Point Beach. So the beach right now is level 5. Hopefully we get some more items for it. Not going to worry about the Alchemic Friendship Club right now. But right now we just... Oh, we have a stereo. Okay, so that is a new item. Excellent. Let's put a couple stereos around. It's 2,500 for that. And maybe put one here beside the 2 chairs. One here as well. So our beach is now at level 6. Let's add... Okay, so the year is finished. I'll probably work on the beach a little bit, but we have 60 course points. Let's view the awards quickly. Overview. We got 3 awards, 52 continuing, no failures this time around. Good job. Alright. What an event. The students just can't get enough of all that salty, salty seawater. Okay. And we got the King of Hearts award, so just another career objective. Alright, so there's 60 course points to spend. I could upgrade both of these, or I could add a new one. I'm thinking... So I did Internet History, Robotics, Scientography, and... What was the other one? Robotics, virtual... Okay, so Internet History, Virtual Normality, Robotics, and Scientography in the last one. I did Gastronomy and the Spy in the one before. Maybe I'll go with... Maybe I'll add Dark Arts and General Knowledge, and that would leave 30 points. Or... School of Thought. You know, I didn't think that was actually a course. Alright, I'm going to add that one in. I don't know what it really entails. And so I'm 5 points short, but if I can level up the campus a little bit, then I think I may actually hit just enough to get that. So we're going to confirm that. And we have how much to work with? So can we take out the other loan? Okay, so we have 284,000 to work with. I have to get the student union built. I have to probably build another dormitory. Now, does this campus extend out very far? So no, that's the barrier. And what I could do is I could just delete this building and extend this out, do a little bit of rearranging. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make this a longer one because I don't think that having 2 separate buildings really benefits anything. So they're still on the same lot. So yeah, I'm definitely going to extend this out. get another dormitory, a student union, and I'm going to need a computer lab and a science lab and a school of thoughts teacher. So I hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew, but there are things I can fix, and I will get that done before the third year starts. But I was actually able to get the first star before the end of year two. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time.